Okay, I'm kind of confused about the whole foreclosure situation on Goonies. So Mr. Perkins wants to build a golf course in their neighborhood. So if that's the case, why is he delivering the foreclosure documents? Isn't that kind of illegal? 2, can you rezone from residential to commercial? And 3, are you trying to tell me that everyone in that neighborhood is going into foreclosure? And that's reason enough to put up a golf course? Alright, I feel like the lighting is a little weird today. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna just try to go with it. I think my hat also is creating some shadows, but I'm feeling sporty spice today. Okay, I thought it would be a great idea, since I recently just posted a video about why I'm moving. I've actually done this before in the previous house when I moved into this house, but I wanted to do an updated video about all the items that I find at Dollar Tree that are great for moving. So that's what we're gonna look at. This is a haul, so I have all new stuff. Some things I actually already own and I went ahead and threw them in here. And then I think at the end of this video, I'm gonna put together like day 1 kit. I don't even think I did that the last time I moved, or really any time I've ever moved, but it's such a fabulous idea. It's basically a kit that you have readily available, you take with you. You don't pack it up in terms of, you know, giving it to the movers and putting it on a truck. You pack it up and you take it with you, and then it's your like day 1 essentials. So I'm gonna show you what I would put in a day 1 kit at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and dive into the haul. I'm also gonna try to do no editing again today. We'll see how that works. See, I go off and okay, I'm gonna put this over here. So the first thing is not packaged because I already own a bunch of these, so I didn't need to buy any more. But these vacuum bags are a lifesaver. I actually use these for vacations. When we go, I put in all of our towels. I take my vacuum cleaner, and then I suck out all of the air. You put the vacuum hose right here, it sucks out all the air, and then it really like condenses it and flattens it really well. These are also gonna be great for moving. That way that you are not taking up so much space in a box. Boxes can get very expensive, you know, depending on how much you have to move. So this would really eliminate filling up space, dead, you know, just dead space that you could just really condense stuff. Like for example, all of my scarves. If I were to just pick all of them up out of my closet and throw them into a box, it would be at the top, just filling the whole box. But if I threw them into this bag and vacuumed all the air out of it, it would be about this thin. I mean, that's crazy. So I think those are just a must for moving. The next thing is going to be, some of this is also like cleaning products, but this is the Microfiber Duster. I've used these and hauled so many time and time again, but it has been a hot minute since I last bought one of these. And I just think this is gonna be a great day 1 kit, but also something that if you're having to clean the house you are leaving, this is also gonna be a great product to kind of clean and dust, you know, the walls or just any baseboards, any areas. So love that. Again, all of this is $1. Then I picked up one of these Soot storage bags. These are fantastic too. There's a hack where you can just use garbage bags and then you seal it around your garments, and that way you're not having to pack them and waste boxes. This is another good option. You only get 1 in here. Is that right? You do. You only get 1 in here, and I will tell you these are pretty flimsy. I've used them in the past for Christmas wrapping paper as my storage. I also have some in my closet where I keep it around some of my daughter's old cheer uniforms just to kind of keep any dust or anything off of it. But these could be good for moving stuff too. Maybe like last minute things that are in your closet. You could just have one of these on hand, and then, you know, there you go. Excuse me. Okay, next up, I've bought this before, but I think I ended up donating it and I knew I wanted another one again, and it is the tool box. One of the things that I've learned from moving, and you guys, I have moved a lot, is I really like to have any tools on hand. Hammers, nails, just wrenches, just all of those things, because there was a time, and I learned my lesson, I would actually pack all that stuff, you know, had to go through so much stuff just to find it. And I never did that again. I always made sure that I had it on me in my car whenever I was moving from one place to the next. And I thought, you know what, let me go a step above this time and have like my own little toolbox, and that way I can put all the nails, all of my quick Phillips head, screwdrivers, all of those things just ready. That way, I have something in my throat today. Don't I always though? I feel like I'm always clearing my throat. But that way, whenever I move, what I'll do is I'll just, you know, take this and put it on the kitchen counter. That way I'll be able to see it. The next item is such a fantastic hack. I just don't know how what's the term I'm using for it? I just don't know if it's worth the value of your dollar, but it's a great hack. And it is using the plastic wrap. Now, it's great definitely for things like your kitchen tools. You know, if you have your silverware in the, what do they call those? The cutlery. I know you're telling me what it is, and I don't know the name of it, but you put your silverware in it. Well, instead of packing all your silverware, which I've done before, I've taken all my silverware out of that and packed it separately. No, don't do that. All you have to do is take this plastic wrap it around the whole thing, and it all stays together. The other thing that you can do with this is with drawers too. Now, again, I wouldn't do something like with a nightstand, because your nightstand is way too wide and you would be using a lot of product just to kind of seal those drawers shut. But if you have things like the craft room stuff, like those plastic little drawers where you store little papers and they're about this deep, that's a great idea to use plastic wrap. That way you wrap it around the item and it keeps the drawers from opening or moving. So that's what I would use plastic wrap for. Comment down below and let me know all of your moving hacks too. I would love to see them, and what you would also use for plastic wrap. Okay, the next thing, I think I actually did do this last time, is the lunch paper bags. This is a great way to wrap up small breakable things. That way you're not using newspapers or bubble wrap. I mean, obviously use bubble wrap on the things that are just most precious to you and you don't want broken, but this works so well. I've wrapped all of my grandmother's fine china, like the little teacups, in this, and they've moved very well in this. So that's another hack of mine. And okay, this is a cleaning product. It is the 2-in-1 quick eraser. You guys, I love this thing. It works just as good as the my gosh, today. It works just as good as the Magic Eraser Mr. Clean, I think. This is a double-sided one. So, and you get 2 for $1. This is awesome. But it does peel off paint a little bit, so you just want to be careful. But so does the Mr. Clean. So it's not like because it's a $1 product at Dollar Tree that it does that. I've noticed that with the bigger brands too. It just tends to wipe off a little bit of paint, but it does work really well. I don't know what kind of black magic is in that, but it works. The next thing are shower caps. This one is awesome, and I recommend this one because you get 8 pieces in here. The individual ones are thicker, but they're $1 each. But this one, you get 8, and what you can do with this is put it around your shoes if you're packing it in boxes, but you're also maybe combining shoes with some clothes items. Sometimes you don't always pack. I don't know about you, I'm not a perfect packer. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna throw jeans or whatever in here with the shoes, like whatever works. This is a great way to just keep shoes, the bottom part that's dirty. You wrap this around the shoe and then it doesn't touch anything else, and it keeps everything, you know, sanitary. So that's another one another idea. Okay, then you've got the mesh laundry bags. This is gonna be great to collect any extra laundry that you haven't done, but you wanna make sure that you separate it from anything that you've packed that is clean versus what is dirty. And this is what I do. I always, anything that's hanging up, I use trash bags and then I move it myself. Anything that's in my drawers, I actually pack up in the vacuum bags in boxes, but any leftover laundry that I haven't done goes into these bags or trash bags so that I don't mix up the two. And this one is an extra large size and they have multiple sizes. Okay, the next thing is this snack bag. Now what I love these for is to collect all of my nails. Any nails that like are in the walls as I'm starting to, you know, pack here and there, taking things off walls from upstairs. I'm grabbing the nails and I'm trying to collect them all in one location. That was another thing that I used to do in the past, is they would just be spread out and not all collectively together. This is a great way. You just grab one of these and you throw them in there and you're good to go. Okay, this next thing, I remember using it moving into this house, and it is the foam plates. You guys, this, I found this hack on Pinterest and it's just genius. And you use it to put in between your plates, like your breakable plates, and it just cushions them and they travel so well and don't break, and that's all you do. You don't have to wrap the entire plate at all. You just put one of these foam things between each plate and you stack it, and it's amazing. And you get 30 in here. I think I probably need another pack of those, but I love that hack. It's one of my favorite ones. Then here is a jumbo blanket storage bag. This is gonna be great for a lot of things, you know, again, maybe leftover laundry instead of a mesh bag, you could do this, or actual blankets, you wanna pack them all up. And this would be a great way to do it. And you get, I think, one in here. This is a jumbo, but they make multiples sizes as well. Okay, here's another hack. I've talked about it before, and it is the duct tape. Now these are two different colors, if you can tell. And this is the best way to label your boxes. At least that's been my experience. It got to a point where when I was moving, I would write on the boxes, you know, with a black Sharpie, but I would also keep my boxes. So when I would move again, I would write a different room. And then when I would move, it would be very confusing. Like, well, what is this for? Is this for the living room or is this for the bedroom? So the writing on the boxes had to stop. So I started implementing the duct tape feature, and you get different duct tape for each room. And then you take a legend, and hopefully I'll throw up like a little picture of the legend that I'm currently making, and it will show you, you keep it on you, you throw it in your purse so that on moving day you have it, and that way you're able to tell the movers, okay, these boxes go in this room, you know, this room, because you're going off of the duct tape that is on the box. So these are great because they're plain colors, but they don't always have that many variety of colors. So sometimes you get stuck with patterns if you want to go the Dollar Tree route. Otherwise, you know, there's Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Lowe's and places like that if you just want to stick to solid colors. The next thing is going to be masking tape. This is going to be great if you need to touch up, obviously, any painting between the old house or the new house, but I use this to seal up mirrors. You just make an X over the mirror, and I think it's supposed to protect it. I don't know how any of that works, but I don't know if it's to maybe absorb some shock so that the mirror doesn't break. I don't know the science behind it. I don't even know if there's any science behind it, but it's what I do, and yeah, so that's why I get masking tape. Now, the last couple of things are for that day one kit. I found this awesome storage box from Dollar Tree, and this is what I'm gonna use to make my day one kit. It shows you how to put it together back here. It doesn't have to be a huge box at all, you guys. It could just be whatever essentials that you need right away without having to pack anything. So here's a push spray This doesn't have to go in a day one box, but if you maybe want to keep something like this available to make like the new house smell good, maybe you walk in, you know, it's been musty, maybe it's been, you know, no one's been living in it for a while, this could be something that you might want to have on hand. It is a push and spray dispenser. So yeah, it's crisp linen and you do have to push it to, so it's not automatic basically. The next thing that I think should always go in a day one essentials kit is a first aid kit. You just never know, you could hammer freaking finger, or you know, moving, hurt yourself. I mean, obviously this is just band-aids. This is a very low scale first aid kit, but it's better than nothing. Then Kleenex. This is something that I'm gonna put in my day one kit, just something that I hate not having tissues on hand. Now this isn't the best value at Dollar Tree. You only get 3 for $1 and they sell some for like 6 or 8 for $1. So look for those. Another item is the back pain patch. I mean, even if you don't have back problems, kind of like I do, I think this is gonna be a great item to put in day one, because moving, maybe you are doing a little bit of lifting and helping and all of that stuff. And even just standing up on your feet all day can really, you know, be painful on the back, on the spine. So I thought this is just a genius thing to put in there. And then I picked up, the last thing is the toothbrushes. I just like to pick up new toothbrushes. I don't want to deal with my existing one, just something to move, and that way I'm not having to, I don't know. I really don't even know that I can properly explain why I want travel toothbrushes for the day one kit, but I guess just something fresh, and these are 2 for $1. All right, now I am going to build the day one box. All right, that was actually a lot easier than I thought, and it is a nice big box. I mean, it's just enough for a day one kit. All right, so in this day one kit, I'm gonna put things like cleaning products. I'll put in some sponges and the toothbrush. I'll also put in toothpaste when I'm ready. I'll put in the snack bags just in case, and the back pain patch, the Kleenex tissues, some air freshener items, the first aid kit. Now my toolbox is actually going to have a lot of my tools, and I would probably put scissors in there as well, but you can always put a second pair in your day one essentials box, because you definitely want to have scissors on hand to unpack your boxes. A doggy bag for Loxy, just have on hand because she's still gonna, you know, need to go for her walks. And some of my favorite sponges, cleaning sponges. The other things that you can also put in here that I think would be great for day one essentials is any kind of paper plates, napkins, and just plasticware. But I have not bought those things yet, but that is something that I would definitely put in my day one essentials. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed all of my favorite items for moving and my moving hacks and tips and the day one kit. Please comment down below, let me know your moving hacks, and let me know what else you would put in here. I would probably not do anything bathroom related other than my my toothbrush, toothpaste. I would also put toilet paper in here as well, like 1 roll or something like that. And then, but anything that's like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, loofahs, all of that, I would actually just kind of keep on hand, maybe in a luggage, you know, where you keep an extra set of clothes and things like that. I would probably just use a luggage feature for it. But yeah, anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.